Let's write the query to fetch all the products. So I'm going to create a new field, all products. It will return the array of product. So we are returning the array of product, but I did not define this product field or product type. So we need to define our custom type, product type. Inside the product type, I will have the ID field and I have a name field. The type of name is string and I have a QTY. The type of QTY is integer. GraphQL provides the int type. You can also add validation for name. Let's say name is required property, or you can also add validation here. You must need to return the products. So I'm going to run the project. Let's try to run that. Make sure your MongoDB is running. I deleted this hello field. Let me check the docs. Here we have all products, but I did not create the resolver for all products. You can also execute the query in this format. Let's say I'm gonna execute the query for all products. It is going to return the array of products, but I want to see in the response ID, I want to see name, and I also want to see QTY in the response. All products is null because I did not create the resolver. Let's create that all products. Each resolver function will take 4 arguments. The first argument is parent. I'm gonna use Lodash, or you can choose any name here. Parent, args, context, and info. I don't need any arguments, so I'm gonna return the array of products. Let me mark that. Let's say it's a MongoDB ID. Name is GraphQL course. Let me add the QTY. Let's say it's 1. Now I'm going to execute that. Cool. Here we have ID, GraphQL name of the course, and the QTY. So we need to save a new record into the MongoDB. So we have created the query. If you want to save the new record, or if you want to mutate the data in GraphQL, GraphQL provides the mutation. So you have to create a new mutation type. Inside the mutation type, I'm going to create a new field, create product. It will accept the input as an argument. This time the type of the input is product input. I did not create this product input yet, and it will return the product. So let's create the input type. This time you need to use this input keyword, product input. And what you want, I want to get the name and QTY from the arguments. The type is string, QTY is string. I don't need ID. MongoDB automatically create the ID for me. You can also add validation for name. Let's say name is required. Let's create the new mutation type. So we have defined a new mutation type, mutation. So each type must have a resolver. So inside the mutation, I have a create product. Let's do it here. Create product. There is no parent. I need an args. Or you can use the destructuring here. I'm going to destructure the input object. You can also use async await here. So we need to import the product model, because I want to save a new record in the product model, models and product. Let's use async await here. New product dot create. I need to return first, then we need to apply await expression. Await expression only works with promises. This product dot create will return the promise. When promise will be resolved, it will return a newly created product. Remember that you can see that the return type is product. We have to return the product. Let's try to test it. Let me check the docs. If we have mutation type, let me show you. Inside the mutation type, we have a create product, and we need to specify the product input. Inside the product input, we have a name and QTY. So how do you perform the mutation? You have to use the mutation keyword, create product input, and I'm gonna provide name here. Let's say the name is GraphQL course, QTY is 10. So we must need to tell I want to access the ID in the response. Let's say that expected type string found 10. Let me check the, oops, I need to use int here. Let's do it again. Aha, a product has created. You can also see the name and the QTY in the response. This time I'm gonna create a brand new product Node.js course. Ooh, a product has created.